Hey, it's Jamie with Just Go Camping. I'm back out at the campsite. It's another great weekend for weather out here. I'm going to be cooking some food and having a few beers. I'll show you how to make a fire. If you've seen my other videos, I try to go through that with the ferro rod, sparking a fire, getting a fire going. If you have birch bark available, that's my go-to tinder. For you folks who may be wanting to get out in the woods and have a fire, I was watching a lot of YouTube videos about camping and how to spark a fire, and when I did it for the first time, man, I was hooked. I loved it. If you're a beginner, you're wanting to get out there and try it, and you're very thin branches, which would be known, I guess, as your pencil leads, and then these would be looking more like your pencils, okay? And I probably need to get a few more of these. That's not really enough. But then you've got one size up, and then it's a little bit thicker wood. Get the fire going a little bit, and you're gonna just feed it with other little sticks that you have and whatnot, and it will take pretty good, as long as it's good and dry. Then you've got your bigger pieces of wood here that you can get, and that's just gonna sustain your fire. So hopefully you're watching my videos, and when you see me put a fire together, when I use birch bark, you're seeing me crumble up the pieces of small little pieces of birch bark, and when I do that, you can see the dust kind of go around. That's that resin that when the sparks hit that, it's very flammable. Okay, that's the resin that's in the birch bark. The more you crinkle up a little bit of birch bark and put it on top of there, the more you spread that around. And it's just kind of like, and then, you know, just a powdery accelerant. So when you're using a ferro rod and a knife, the spine of the knife should be pretty heavy duty so that you can get a spark. And you're not pushing the knife. You're not pushing the knife. You can get a spark that way, but you want to pull the ferro rod. Did you ever have one of those Evel Knievel toys where you pull the cord or you pull the rip cord? You're going to get a lot more sparks, especially if you have a sturdy knife. And there you go. We're going to wait just a minute for it to catch really good. So the weather's been giving me a hand because it's very dry. We haven't had much rain here in the past little while. So everything is mostly dry. There isn't that much water trapped in a lot of this wood. Every time I come out here, there's another tree or big branches that have come down, so I'm able to grab some very light dry wood. It's good. So if you've got some kindling, if you've got some wood like this and you want to get it chopped up into finer pieces, you got this bark on here, which that's all going to do is just smoke. If you're wanting to get rid of mosquitoes, yeah, fine, but all it's going to do is smoke. And this is, pretty sure this is oak. We had a tree fall down around here somewhere, and I processed a whole bunch of it, took it down. You can't chop like that. You're going to miss, and you're going to hit your hand, and then you're not going to be happy. It's a little bit tricky at first, but the hatchet and the piece of wood together, and then the hatchet comes down on the wood here, and you hit it on your stump all at once, and it makes it much easier. And then you can just do that. You can practice at it. So sometimes it slips on you. And I haven't really done a whole lot of this. I used to do quite a bit. So now you've got some good kindling that you can use. It's not too big that your fire won't go out. It's big enough to where you'll be able to get it really going pretty good. If that makes any sense. If you just can't quite figure out how to do that, and it's much easier for you to do this, don't have your hand here because you're going to come down and you're going to hit your hand. Take a piece of wood and hold it. There you go. Do not hurt yourself. I need all these smaller pieces because tonight I'm going to be cooking a steak, a big steak, and I'm going to put it right on the coals. I'm not going to put it on the grill or in the pan, or I'm going to put it right on the fire, right on the coals when they get red hot. I've seen other guys do that. I have not done it yet. I'm dying to try it, so we'll see what happens. But it's a big old ribeye steak. I'm excited. There's my steak right there. Yeah. Look at that. That's almost as big as my face. And I got a big head. So here we go. The drunken pumpkin. There she is. I still have 4 or 5 of these left. First beer of the evening. Oh, that's so good. I've got some snacks I'm gonna cook before I put that Gimundo steak on there. I'm going to attempt to make some stuffed mushroom caps. Stuffed mushroom caps might be a little bit frou-frou or fancy, maybe, for the woods. I don't know, why not? Let's see if we can do it. You should always be challenging yourself. See if you can make a pie, or see if you can make spaghetti and meatballs, or see if you can make a lasagna. So the first thing that I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to fry up some sausage. Well, that's not good. I had ashes all over the top of my Dutch oven and they spilled all over my leg. So I use coconut oil a lot when I'm cooking. I don't like using vegetable oil or even canola oil or avocado oil. Go and research how they make those oils, the vegetable oil and the canola oil, and watch the process that it goes through. I mean, it is appalling. You might as well be eating machine lubricant. Everybody thinks that it's healthier for you. It's not. Butter and beef tallow and lard and coconut oil are the best cooking fats that you can come by. You've been lied to for a long time. A lot of us have. Okay, so I have my sausage all crumbly, okay, and I'm going to transfer that to a bowl and I'm going to mix in my other stuff. It's kind of a lot of prep work, but it should be worth it. Hey, you know what? You could be a new subscriber to my channel. All you got to do is hit that. I think it's over here. It's the little, you don't actually hit it on the screen, okay? Just so you know, you have to actually go in and say, I want to subscribe to Jamie at Just Go Camping. That's all you have to do. It's so simple. We would be like peanut butter and jelly. We could be like tuna fish and mayonnaise. It would be really cool. Let's just say that. Yeah, go ahead and subscribe because I'm looking for some new subscribers. I'm sure you're looking for some new friends. So it's a win-win, right? That's all I'm going to say. Thanks very much for all the subscribers. All right, moving on to my next beer. Double Darwin's Forehead. See, it's supposed to be Charles Darwin, and he's got a really big forehead. But this is a double Darwin's Forehead. An Imperial Salted Brown Porter. 8% alcohol, so that's still pretty stout. Double Darwin's Forehead. What do you think? He's got a much bigger forehead than I do, right? Double Darwin's Forehead. That is pretty smooth. I like that. Okay, so I've got my sausage, my onions, and my pepper. All right, got mushrooms. So what I want to do with these, I'm going to take the stem off and scoop out the mushroom part there, and then use that, dice it up, and use it in the filling. See if I can do this. Pull the stem out and see if I can just carve out a little bit more of the mushroom. So like that. The secret ingredient is the buffalo chicken dip. Let me get a sip of old Charles Darwin here. So just as you know, folks, this is the sausage, the garlic, the onion, the red pepper, and the chopped mushroom. And then I'm going to put in a generous portion of hot wing dip. And I'm gonna mix that up. This is going to be the stuffing for the mushrooms. I'm gonna take the mushrooms, I'm going to stuff them just like that. Just like that. The steak is on the coals, so we're gonna keep that going there, and then we're gonna get the mushrooms cooking. So we're moving right along. Stuffed mushrooms a la Jamie. And we're gonna let those bake for a while in the cast iron. And then we'll check on the steak. Man, we're gonna eat good tonight. All right, guys, I got another beer. This one is pretty interesting. This is St. Benedict's Breakfast Special Coconut Curry Variant, Spiced Coconut and Coffee Double. I have never tried anything like this before. It's a Belgian-style dark ale brewed with toasted coconut, garam or garam masala, spices, oatmeal, and cafe femenino Peru coffee. We're gonna try it. It's okay. Pretty good. Can definitely taste the coffee. 7.2% alcohol by volume. Oh, yeah. What do you think about that? Stuffed mushrooms a la Jamie. Oh, yeah. Those look yummy. Okay, can't wait to get into those. Let's see in a minute. Oh, look at that. Ooh, that looks so good. Guys, this looks amazing. Okay, the stuffed mushrooms. Oh my God. Wow. Those are so good. All right, let's try the steak. The steak seems so tender. That is really good. Okay, guys, there's a dessert that it's kind of a dessert snack that I got from, and I'm sure you all have watched, the Outdoor Boys. So the Outdoor Boys put the marshmallow fluff on the strawberries. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Now, this is not really gonna work because I've been drinking. All right, hang on. All right, folks, it's like a roasted marshmallow surrounding a strawberry. I don't think I did it right. It tastes good. I don't think I'm doing it right. I'm getting out of here. I'm just gonna finish my dessert and my coffee. Such a great night. thanks very much for watching and hanging out with me. I'll probably be here for a little while longer before I leave. Just be well. I love all of you. Thank you very much for watching and very much for spending time with me. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you very much. Bye.